And we are live. Hello, good evening, and welcome everybody. Hopefully, we won't be having any trouble with the technology this week. Mikko's here beside me. We're going to be co-hosting at some point. But let's get into it. This week's quiz is going to be a little bit different. So let me just pull up PowerPoint. The rules are not quite as you see them there. Eli tervetuloa Konosen pubivisaan. Meillä tänään on 3 kierrosta, 10 kysymystä per kierros, eli 30 kysymystä. Ensimmäisen kierroksen jälkeen tulee noin 15 minuutin tauko. Älä huijata, älä käytä tietosanakirjaa. Toisen kierroksen jälkeen kyllä löytyy myös 15 minuutin tauko. Yeah. So, welcome everybody to O'Connell's Pub Quiz. There's going to be 3 rounds this week. I know it says 2 rounds on the screen, but there's going to be 3 rounds of 10 questions per round. That's going to be a total of 30 questions, not 20 questions. However, there's going to be a 15-minute break after each and every round, and we're going to tabulate some results and so on. Please don't cheat. No search engines, encyclopedias, and what have you. We're going to also be running this quiz a little bit quicker than before. There's going to be only a minute and a half between each question. Previously, we've had 2.5 minutes between each question. But hey, let's get stuck into it. As soon as this goes. So.
It's fine. Don't touch. No touching. Here we go.
Mikä elokuva voitti parhaan elokuvan Oscar-palkinnon viime sunnuntaina? So, which movie won the Academy Award for Best Picture last Sunday? And as you can see, time is ticking down nicely. I'd like to just say hello, everybody, and how is everybody doing? Hopefully your week has been successful. We're all getting ready here for Vappu, of course. The May Day celebrations are coming up at the weekend. It should be a lot of fun. Here we're going to have some sort of brunch kind of menu thing going on. So Valtteri is getting busy in the kitchen, making up, prepping all sorts of delicious foods for us to eat on May Day. What else do we have? We've got Plevna's Panimosima, which is a big hit at this time of the year. So please do come down and check out that lot. All right. Our second question is a sports question. Eli kysymys numero 2. Se on urheilukysymys. We'll give the clock a couple of seconds to count down. All right, so here we go. Mitkä 2 kaupunkia putosivat tämän vuoden EM-jalkapallon isäntäkaupunkien joukosta? So what 2 cities were dropped from hosting the European Football Championship games this year? Well, so far so good. It looks like the technical problems that Elisa had last week have avoided us so far. But touch wood, everything goes okay. Our stream is in excellent condition.
Yeah, it's looking fine on the live view.
All right, kysymys numero 3, ruokaliitetty kysymys. So question number 3 is a food-related question. Here we go. Minkä nimisenä Yhdysvalloissa myytävä 3 Musketeers suklaapatukkaa tunnetaan muualla maailmassa? So what is the name which the Three Musketeers chocolate bar sold in the US is known in the rest of the world. Let me try and put that into some English. Sorry, Mikko. The Three Musketeers chocolate bar sold in the US is known to the rest of the world as what?
Yeah, that's a rather more succinct way of putting it. When you use your native wiles and language knowledge. God damn it. Sorry. It was a bit late when I did the question, so.
Mikko's just making some excuses about his bad English. But hey, we all appreciate all the hard work that Mikko does, so. Brunch was indeed mentioned. We're keeping it a little bit of a secret at the moment, so thanks for the question. But we're going to do this sort of like typical, sort of like a brunch style buffet menu. So you can on Saturday, so you can see all the usual favorites like silly and all those kind of things. All right. Next up is a picture question. Question number 4. Nimetkää kuvassa näkyvä eläinlaji. So name the species in the picture. Well, aren't they cute? I do believe I have seen those in Korkeasaari, but I could be wrong.
I'm not actually sure if they have them in Korkeasaari. It's been a while.
Yes. Mikko reckons it's been a while since he was last in Korkeasaari, so he's not sure whether they're there. But I seem to recall that when was it I was there? Maybe 10 years ago. A bit less than 10 years ago, probably 2014 maybe, when I was last at Korkeasaari. But yes, damn cute. I noticed when I was watching Mikko stream on Monday that the volume of the microphone sometimes got a little bit distorted. Please let me know if it's sounding okay to you guys out there today. Anyway, let's move along. Our next question is a music question. Mikko kappale alkaa seuraavilla sanoilla. So what song begins with the following lyrics? Well, we got no choice. All the girls and boys making all that noise, 'cause they found new toys. Well, we can't salute ya. Can't find a flag. If that don't suit ya, that's a drag. I'll turn it up a bit. Hopefully that's better now. As you can see in the chat window that is on your screen, hopefully you're watching through YouTube, the answer forms are posted up there. So at the end of this round, we're going to open up those forms to you guys to post your answers. But right now, let's move along to question 6. Kysymys numero 6, yleistieto, general knowledge. Millä latinankielisellä nimellä revontulia kutsutaan eteläisellä pallon puoliskolla? So, what are the southern lights called in Latin?
This time it was much shorter to write in English.
The Finnish and the English are very, very different seeming questions.
No, they're the same, but
But the question is quite different.
like
Southern hemisphere or in Latin. It's sort of. Yeah,
No,
I understand that it's the same.
it's both
Somebody's asking for question 1 once again. Do you have it there by any chance, Mikko, handy?
Yeah, I do actually. It's the which film won the Academy Award for Best Picture last summer?
Okay, so question number 1 for Emmy out there is which movie won the Oscar award for Best Picture on Sunday night? Anyway, our audio question coming up. Just to give me a second, I'm going to turn down the volume here. So, perinteisesti kysymys numero 7 artistikappale ja julkaisuvuosi. Ja siinä on pari vuoden toleranssi. So, artist, song and release year. And there's a 2-year tolerance. So let's give this a listen. Hopefully the audio is working. Please let me know if it is not. That wraps up the audio on that particular question. So let's move along now to question number 8, a history question. Minkä nimisen matkustaja höyrylaivan upotus vuonna 1915 vaikutti Yhdysvaltojen liittymiseen ensimmäiseen maailmansotaan? So what was the name of the steam ocean liner sunk in 1915 that influenced the United States to join the First World War? Okay, a science question coming up next. Question number 9. Eli kysymys numero 9. Kenen kreikkalaisen matemaatikon geometrian tutkielma oli nimeltään alkeet tai stoikheja? So which Greek mathematician wrote the geometry treatise called Elements? Also known as something called Stoikhea. Stoikhea? I'm not a mathematician. I did pretty well in my high school mathematics, but yes, haven't come across that particular section on mathematics.
Let's say it might be usually quite guessable if you few.
Let me just find that one and play it to there. Can you turn up the music when you're there, please, Ansu? second. All right, now we move on to the traditional way we end the first round with a multiple choice question. So here we go. Mikä seuraavista englantilaisista panimoiden tynnyriyksiköistä on suurin tilavuudeltaan? So which of the following English brewery cask units is the largest by volume? Onko se A, Firkin, onko se B, barrel, onko se C, hogshead, tai D, kilderkin? All right, and Mikko has now opened the form, so you should be able to see all the questions and be able to fill in your answers. We're going to give you about, because we've speeded up this round, we're going to give you about 6 minutes or so. I'll put 5 minutes on the clock regardless, and so yes, sorry, where was I? I was about to say that yes, we're going to put 5 minutes on the clock, and we will be back then hopefully with all the answers and everything like that around 8:25, hopefully, because Mikko assures me that he's got a much more efficient way of marking the scores than our pen and paper attitude here. So anyway, 5 minutes on the clock, off you go. All right, so folks, our timer is up. So we're going to give you another 30 seconds or so just to get in the last answers. Hopefully, you're all pretty much done with it. What else do I have to say? Lovely weather outside, at least here in sunny Tampere. We have sleet falling from the sky, eli ranta. But yes, it's not looking great weather for Vappu. I don't think that there's going to be too many people in the Koski ranta looking at whatever goes on down there. Okay, I think we're going to call it about there. Mikko is going to close the form now. So, unless there's any panicking people still there to put out a comment. No. It looks like we're pretty much done. Okay, so we're going to close the form now. Thank you very much. We're going to start tabulating the results, and we will be back in hopefully 10 minutes or so, maybe 15, something like that. Okay, cheers, guys. See you in a bit. All right, so folks, we are back. Hopefully, you can hear us both. Of course, I'm joined here by the wonderful and fantastic Mikko, who
Not
is
so wonderful.
who is the guy who, of course, composes all our questions, the one who is mind screwing your brains. We are ready, actually, in record time. I just saw Mikko's great system, and I have to say, Mikko, that was a fantastic job. Why didn't we think of all that before?
I'm not sure.
Well,
I've been using that for years now.
we're all a bit silly, apparently, here.
No,
Anyway.
no.
Let's get back to the quiz here. The correct answers from the first round.
Yep.
So, Mikko, take the lead.
Yeah, sure, I'll take the lead. Eli kierros 1 oikeat vastaukset. So round 1 correct answers, right. So the first question was kysymys 1. It's weird. Mikä elokuva voitti parhaan elokuvan Oscar-palkinnon viime sunnuntaina? So which film won the Academy Award for Best Picture last Sunday? Everybody knew that. Kaikkihan tämän tiesi, eli Nomadland. Eteenpäin kysymys 2. Mitkä 2 kaupunkia putosivat tämän vuoden EM-jalkapallon isäntäkaupunkien joukosta? So question number 2. Which 2 cities were dropped from hosting the European Football Championship games this year? Dublin and Bilbao. Kysymys 3 oli, että minkä nimisenä Yhdysvalloissa myytävä Three Musketeers suklaapatukka tunnetaan muualla maailmassa? So what was the better form of the question number 3?
The Musketeers chocolate bar sold in the US is better known to the rest of the world as...
Yes. The Milky Way! Some correct answers. And then we had some cute animals. Eli kysymys 4 oli nimetkää kuvassa näkyvä eläinlaji. Question 4 was name the species in the picture. Eli se oli kultapanda, tunnetaan myös nimellä pikkupanda, kissakarhu. So it was the red panda.
Also found in Korkeasaari.
Okay, so yeah, also. so delightfully cute. Eli mikä kappale alkaa seuraavalla sanalla? What song begins with the following lyrics? Well, we got no choice, all the girls and boys making all that noise, 'cause they found new toys. Well, we can't salute ya, we can't find a flag, if that don't suit ya, that's a drag. School's out for summer and forever, apparently.
Apparently so.
Yeah. Kysymys 6, eli millä latinankielisellä nimellä revontulia kutsutaan siellä eteläisellä pallonpuoliskolla? So question number 6, what are the southern lights called in Latin? So northern lights are of course aurora borealis, eli revontulet ovat aurora borealis, mutta eteläisellä pallonpuoliskolla ne ovat aurora australis. So they are called aurora australis in the southern hemisphere. Musiikkikappale, artistikappale julkaisuvuosi, artist song release year, sehän oli tietenkin Rush Y's 1981. So it was Rush's YYZ or Weeds from 1981. Kysymys 8. Minkä nimisen matkustajahöyrylaivan upotus vuonna 1915 vaikutti Yhdysvaltojen liittymiseen ensimmäiseen maailmansotaan? What was the name of the steam ocean liner sunk in 1915 that influenced the United States to join the First World War? RMS Lusitania or just Lusitania? Pretty well known. Kenen kreikkalaisen matematiikon geometrian tutkielma oli nimeltään Alkeet? Stoicheia. So, question number 9. Which Greek mathematician wrote the geometry treatise called Elements or Stoicheia in Greek? Euclides eli Euclid. Ja viimeinen oli juomakysymys, eli mikä seuraavista englantilaista panimoiden tynnyriyksiköistä on suurin tilavuudeltaan? So question number 10. Which of the following English brewery cask units is the largest by volume? Fergin, Barrel, Hogshead or Kilderkin? Se meni silloin. Firkin is 30 liters, Kilderkin is 59 liters, Barrel is 118 liters, and Hogshead is the largest with 238 liters. Hogshead on suurin 380. Oho, ei päivittynyt. Just a moment, we'll have the scores in a second or so. I think if we run I can do the update thing here without closing it. Ihan sekunti, just a second here. Ei. Mä vihaan tätä touchpad. I hate this touchpad. Here we go. Noin, ei ollut edes vaikeeta eikä mennyt edes kauan. It wasn't too difficult and... Spring it on. Kaikki 10 oikein. Spring it on leads with all 10 questions correct.
No pluses though.
No pluses though, yeah. So Frans Mäyrä houkutus. I really like that name.
Yes.
Frans also thought it was interesting, let's say that. April and Turtles, Apex Ilkka Mäkinen, Boletus Sanadas, whatever. Seuraavaksi Merisää. All have 8 points, but 2 teams have 1 pluses. And then Harvat valitut, For Whom the Bell Calls.
For Whom the Bell Calls, not
Yes.
For Whom the Bell Tolls, which is the name of the book.
Yes.
But
7 points. Then
they're
Lemmin
calling.
Laiva Puudelit, Räyskälän urheilijat, 6 points. Lemmin Laiva has 1 plus though. Then Mind Your Head, 5 points. AstraZenecasta, something, kevääseen.
Yes.
Grey Carrot Movement and Titsenas with 4 points and different amounts of pluses.
There's a couple of teams also that are not on the list, but that's because they don't fit on the leaderboard.
Oh no.
Voi ei, but hey, that's okay. There's I can update everybody as we progress. So let's move along. Round 2. Everybody ready? Mentally, physically, emotionally. Mikä elokuva? So what film are we looking for here?
Näitä teidän kaikkien rakastamia kuva-arvotuksia.
This is your forte.
No, it seems that people have already caught on slightly,
Yes.
but I thought something nice this time again.
Okay,
So
okay. Well, I haven't figured it out myself yet.
I'll drink.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, we're running this one quite fastly, so do take a screen cap of that or with whatever means you have.
Kesään.
And is that a complaint about the points?
No,
Five
it's.
plus?
I think it's a complaint about
The name.
I'll get check the points.
Yeah, well, I mean, like Excel doesn't format these things too well when we're trying to squeeze them into this tiny little screen. But we'll just check those points for you as well. If you wanted to have 5 plus, let's see what we can find.
They say 5 plus, so I'll check it. I'll check it.
In the meantime, for the people at the bottom of the table,
No, they do not have 5 points. So I can tell you the scores. Eli Q AstraZenecasta kesään vastasi Nomadland oikein, Kultapanda oikein, Schools Out oikein ja Lusitania oikein. Pythagoras Kilderkin meni väärin. Rushista tuli pluspiste, mutta siinä oli väärin sekä kappaleen nimi että vuosiluku. Sitten vastasitte Aurora Borealis, josta ei saa edes plussaa. Snickers ei ole oikein. Ja teillä oli Dublin ja Glasgow, josta saa vaan plussan. Kyllä nämä on oikein laskettu. I might be tight, but I'm fair usually. Oliko se joku toinen, jolla oli valittu?
no, we just had to go through the last few teams, so let's move along anyway.
Jep. Mä voin lukea. Eli mitkä 6 englantilaista joukkuetta vetäytyvät jalkapallon Euroopan superliigasta aiheuttaen koko liigan hajoamisen? Jos tiedätte 1 tai 2, niin saatte plussan. Saatte 1 pisteen, jos tiedätte 3-5. Saatte 1 plus, jos osaatte sanoa kaikki 6. So, question number 12 was, what 6 English football teams withdrew from the European Super League, causing the whole endeavor to collapse? So you get a plus point for knowing one or 2 of these, you get 1 point for knowing 3 to 4 of these, and knowing all 6 gets you 1 and a plus.
It was 3 to 5. If you get
3 to 5,
yes,
what the hell did I say?
Not 3 to 4.
3 to 5, yes, that's what I meant.
In the meantime, the teams at the bottom of the table, Alice Cooper and Testy, 4 and 1 plus. Yoser 2021, 4 and 0. Valitan Googlaus with 2 and 0. So yes.
Ei, niille ei tule mitenkään lisäpisteitä.
Epis, if you want to try and see if there's something else that we possibly missed, and as Mikko has called out the answers that you gave, so let us know. Anyway, let's move along. Rahakysymys, eli kysymys numero 13. So, minkä maan yksikkö on kip? So, what country's currency is the kip?
No. I'm calling it. It's 4 and a plus for who AstraZenecasta kesään.
Mikko has just shouted from the wings that it is still 4 and a plus for Q AstraZeneca kesään. I guess you can read that as well.
What?
On the chat.
Oh yeah. Ah, okay. Okay.
Well, that's the nature of the competition. Typos are typos.
It's banana. I'll come help with that.
All right, our next question is a picture question. So question number 14, a picture question. Eli kysymys numero 14, se on kuvakysymys. And here's Mikko to read it in Finnish.
Minkä televisiosarjan juliste?
So what television series is in the poster?
Yes. No, nothing. Fine.
Nice comment, Epis. Thank you very much. This quiz reminds me more and more of the Kela applications.
Well, you need to fill it only once, though. So
That is true.
every
that is
week,
true.
though.
Yes.
So maybe it's more and more like. But they have less audio and visual things, so I'm
That is
saying
true,
this-
that
this
is true.
Still slightly better than
Yes.
Kela forms.
Mind you, they might be more entertaining if they did have some audio and visual
They
questions.
probably would be.
Yes. Our next question coming up, it's going to be an audio question, so please do make sure that your speakers are in full working order.
I'll go turn it down in a minute.
And Mikko's going to turn down the volume here so that we don't interfere with your listening pleasure.
Which one was this? No, the next one isn't. It's a
not
history
an audio
question.
question. Oh,
The
sorry,
audio
it's a
one is after this.
Ah, okay.
This is the history question.
Oh, this is the history question.
Eli kysymys numero 15. Minkä nimiset olivat Kiinaa 200-luvulla hallinneet 3 kuningaskuntaa? Tästähän saa mukavasti sitten, kun tietää yhden, niin saa plussan. Kun tietää 2, saa 1 pisteen. Kun kaikki 3 tietää helposti, niin saa 1 plussan.
All right, so question number 15. What were the names of the 3 kingdoms that ruled China in the 3rd century? And perinteisesti, as we go traditionally, if you know one of these, you'll get a plus point. If you know 2 of them, you will get a full point. And all 3 correct will get you a 1 plus. And after that, it's an audio question.
After that, yes. I'm just trying to broaden everyone's horizon. Yritän kuule laajentaa kaikkien horisontteja. Tällä kysymys ei ole nyt hirveän paljon aasialaisia.
Well,
There's not too many Asian questions this time.
It has been noted that you do like to go for the Asian questions quite a bit.
But that
Yeah.
adds on different challenges. Now we went from Greek history to Chinese history.
American
and-
history was mentioned
Yeah,
already,
American
yes.
history has been mentioned. So
So now we look to the east.
the global
Yes.
view.
Let's go. And we went to the South Pole, for God's sake.
Yes.
Aurora Australis. So, the audio question.
Yes.
Have you got your speakers all nicely tuned up? Here we go. Kuka puhuu seuraava äänileikeillä? So, who is talking in the next audio clip? And here we go.
Mr. Moderator, Reverend Cleage, brothers and sisters, and friends, and I see some enemies. In fact, I think we'd be fooling ourselves if we had an audience this large and didn't realize that there were some enemies present. This afternoon, we want to talk about the ballot or the bullet. The ballot or the bullet explains itself. But before we get into it, since this is the year of the ballot or the bullet, I would like to clarify some things that refer to me personally concerning my own personal position.
Okie dokie, so we are back.
We have a video question right after that. Eli heti video, menkää takaisin.
Does this video clip also sound?
No, it does not.
So, please be aware. Anyway, ask away.
Eli kysymys numero 17. Tässä ei ollut tosiaan sitten audio, mutta nyt pitäisi tietää tai arvata, minkä kappaleen kuuluisi soida tässä seuraavassa kohtauksessa. Ja sit saa plussan, jos tietää, että mistä elokuvasta se kohtaus on.
So, what song should be playing in the next scene? And there's a plus point for what film the scene is from. So, please bear in mind there is no audio, but that's what we're looking for. All right, so we're going to give you a couple of moments to think about that question. There's no timer, as you can see, so we'll give you something like 20 seconds more to think about that and see what you think.
If you think it's a stupid question, then it's fun. It's fun. I don't mind.
Me, for one, I certainly recognize 3 of the actors there, and judging on that, I can sort of maybe extrapolate some sort of a director, but no, I did not know it, but I think I have seen it nonetheless. Anyway, let's move along. Are you ready, Mikko? So, question number 19, general knowledge.
18.
Question number 18, not general knowledge. Question number 18 is...
Eli 18. Mikä on ainoa Yhdysvaltojen osavaltio, jonka lippu ei ole suorakulmainen?
So what is the only US state that does not have a rectangular flag? And I assume by rectangular you mean this kind of shape?
Yeah, like 4 corners.
But squares
Squares
count as rectangulars.
Yeah, 4 corners.
Yes.
Like that's I think rectangular. The definition that is that it has 4 straight corners.
Okay.
So it can be square or a more wider variety,
Yes.
but this has
All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
yes.
Uh-huh.
So, but this is a weird looking flag, so a different looking flag, let's say that.
Yes, I think I might even know what it is, but
I did not put the image because it might have had a hint there, so
I can imagine.
a rather strong hint.
All right, we will be now moving to question 19, which is a general knowledge question.
Yeah, hopefully. Like, in the sense that it's general knowledge.
No, I've got a fair idea what that is.
There's one familiar thing there.
All right. Eli.
Eli kysymys 19. Mitä ovat Basilishi Stidda ja Naraganheta? Naraganheta. What the hell? It's a hard one.
All right, so what are Basilishki, Stidda, and Ndrangheta?
Nrangheta. Yeah, that might be the one.
Yeah.
Was there a theme?
General knowledge, because if I narrowed it down too much.
Well, I know what the last one is, so
Yeah, the other ones.
the other ones I didn't know, but I can imagine that those will be in the same.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
They
I know what the last one is.
That's why you threw one that people might recognize, and then you
Yeah.
can hand.
And then you screw with their minds for the rest of them.
No. Only in the geek culture quiz.
Ah, okay. All right, our next question is a multiple choice question, question number 20. So, kysymys numero 20, ole hyvä Mikko.
I have to wait the counter. No. Eli kysymys numero 20. Mikä seuraavien lentoyhtiöiden logoista ei ole kuvassa?
So, which of the following airline logos is not pictured? Onko se, is it A, the Emirates, B, China Southern, C, Cubana, or D, Qantas? I see that this is inspired by my question a couple of months ago.
Yes,
Yes.
I figured it was a fun.
It was a fun question, yes. A sort of like different way of doing the multiple choice. Anyway, as you can see, that is the last question of this particular round.
Yep.
Please do take a snapshot of that if you want to think about it a little bit longer, because we're going to be switching away from it pretty soon.
There's also the answer form does have the images.
Okay,
Because
that's good.
I'm a nice person sometimes.
You're a nice person that way. So yes, the images are on the answer form as well. So you
Which
guys
I
can,
should open probably actually.
which you can go and check it out. Mikko is about to open up the answer form right now. Again, it went so well the last time that at this particular rate, it looks like we're going to be done with this quiz by 9 o'clock, which would be a record. But we're gonna give you a little bit longer to think about the questions this time around. The counter says 5 minutes. Can we actually change that to say 10 minutes?
It will. I'll just have to.
Where is it?
I'll actually have to change it here. Got the scripts. Countdown. It's just duration.
Okay.
10 minutes. Here we go. No. Where's the timer?
So we're gonna stick 10 minutes on the clock this time, so that you guys have plenty of time to think about it. We've noticed that Ansu and Mari are also with us here today. They're taking part as tits and ass. We're gonna put 10 minutes on the clock, so that timer starts about now. Okie dokie, folks, we are back. We are now closing the form, so we're going to give you another. Or have we got all 19 teams there already, Mikko?
Let's see. Yes, we do.
We have all 19 teams, so the form is now closed. And we're going to be back in about something like 5 minutes, because apparently Mikko does have a good system for doing this. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes with the answers from the second round. So see you in a few moments.
Just the answer.
Everything's okay.
And we are live, apparently. So, we are back. Mikko has tabulated the results in super quick time. Let's have a look at the answers. So, Mikko, take it away.
Sure, I'll take it all the way down to hell. Eli kierroksen 2 oikeat vastaukset. So, round 2 answers. Kysymys 11 haettiin sitä elokuvaa. We were looking for a film. Eli tää oli aika hyvin tiedetty. Pretty much most of you got it. Eli meillä on siinä ekana englanniksi ihottuma eli rash. Next seems to be kind of obvious, so it's an O face. And then
okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And then we have a Jamaican person saying man, which is of course Mon. So we have Rashomon, the Akira Kurosawa classic film.
Okay. Oh, we're going back to Asia again.
Oh yes, we did. Sorry about that. Eli kysymys numero 12. Mitkä 6 englantilaista joukkuetta vetäytyivät jalkapallon Euroopan superliigasta aiheuttaen koko liigan hajaamisen?
So, question 12 was what 6 English football teams withdrew from the European Super League, causing the whole endeavour to collapse? They were, of course, Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester City and Tottenham as in the top 6 teams.
Then, kysymys numero 13. Minkä maan rahayksikkö on KIP?
So, question number 13. Which country's currency is the kip?
Sehän on tietenkin Laos.
Oh, Laos, okay.
Tietenkin. Well, why of course. Kysymys numero 14, question number 14. Eli minkä televisiosarjan juliste? So what television series poster was this? Did you know?
I was guessing it looks like that guy from the movies, something to do with anarchy and sons and stuff.
Yes, it was.
Sons of Anarch?
Well, there should be a Y there.
There should be a Y there, but we'll let it go and just move quickly along.
There should be another thing also there. Eli kysymys 15. Minkä nimiset olivat Kiinaa 200-luvulla hallinneet 3 kuningaskuntaa näkyvät jo kuvassakin?
So, question number 15. What were the names of the 3 kingdoms that ruled China in the 3rd century? Apparently we were a little bit generous with this. We didn't... there's different names for these kingdoms.
Well, one of the kingdoms has 2 names. So, eli se oli Wei, Shu ja Wu, mutta Shu tunnetaan myös nimellä Shu Han tai pelkästään Han. So Wei, Shu and Wu, but Shu is also known with the name Shu Han or just Han. So I counted all 3 variations of that.
And so there was a lot of plus points and a few full points, but not too many. Not too many if I remember right.
No, not too many. Eli kysymys 16. Kuka puhui sillä äänileikkeellä, joka kuultiin?
So question number 16 was who was talking in the audio clip?
No, tietenkin Malcolm X.
Sorry guys, if you answered the other Malcolm, then you got it wrong.
Yes. Ja kysymys 17. Minkä kappaleen kuuluisi soida tämän kohtauksen taustalla ja mistä elokuvasta se kohtaus oli?
So what song should be playing in the scene and a plus point for knowing what the film is?
Se oli Roy Orbisonin In Dreams ja Blue Velvet.
So, In Dreams by Blue Velvet, of course that was the David Lynch movie, wasn't that correct? Yes.
From
early 90s-ish?
80s.
80s.
87.
Yeah, before Twin Peaks anyway.
Before Twin Peaks.
Yes.
Eli kysymys numero 18. Mikä on ainoa Yhdysvaltojen osavaltio, jonka lippu ei ole suorikulmainen, eli 4/90 asteen kulmaa?
So, question number 18 was what is the only US state flag that does not have that is not rectangular?
Siinä se näkyy. Ohio, like they say in Japan. Actually.
And as we talked about when we were asking the question, there is a bit of a clue in the picture.
The large
that
O.
nice big O, sort of like maybe gives it away.
Maybe gives it slightly away, but it has more than 4 quarters.
Yes.
Eli 19. Mitä ovat basilishi, stidda ja draganheta?
So what are basiliski, stidda and ndrangheta? And my guess was mafia families.
Yes, those were Italian criminal organizations, eli italialaisia rikollisjärjestöjä, mafioita.
Mafia, yeah.
Mob.
We saw a lot of mafias in the answers, I think.
That's the same thing. Eli kysymys 20. Mikä näistä seuraavista lentoyhtiöiden logoista ei ole tuossa kuvassa?
So question number 20. Which of the following airline logos is not pictured?
Emirates, China Southern, Cubana or Qantas. Ja siirretään ton verran, niin nähdään, että siellä kuvasta löytyy, you can see in the picture, Qantas, China Southern, Cubana and Air China. So Air Emirates was not in the picture.
Yes, I think there's quite a lot of correct answers.
Yeah,
to that.
quite a lot. People fly a lot, or
use Emirates anyway.
or they Google images about planes because they cannot travel.
Yes.
Eli mennään pistetilanteeseen, let's
So-
see the scores. Siellä vielä 2 plussapisteen voimin Frans Mäyrä houkutus pitää kärkisijaa. Boletus satanas tosin samoissa pisteissä, mutta tosiaan 2 plussapistettä jäljellä. Spring It On heti pisteen ja pari plussaa jäljessä, Whatever. Sitten jälleen pari pistettä, sitten on April and Turtles, hieno nimi. Seuraavaksi Merisää, Apex Ilkkamäkeen, Puudelit, Räyskälän urheilijat, so on and so on. You can see the scores there. If you have any complaints, write them in the chat. Eli jos on jotain huomautettavaa, laittakaa chattiin, katsotaan, mä katson sitten tuossa seuraavan kierroksen aikana. Mutta nämä pitäisi olla oikein.
So everything seems to be in order, but I'll just go quickly through the bottom 3 teams.
Yep.
So there's Alice Cooper and Testy with 7 and 4. Then Mind Your Head with 7 and 2. And then Välitön Googlaus with 5 and 1.
Välittömän googlauksen kannattaa ehkä vähän harjoitella vielä niitä googlauskykyjä, koska ne ei ole nyt toiminut.
All right, let's move along. Question 21. Oh my God.
For whom the bell calls, April. I'll check those in a minute.
Mikko's going to go and check the protestations, and I'm going to continue with the quiz.
I can read the first Finnish one because you know.
Because it's going to be way too long.
Way too long. Eli kysymys numero 21. Kuka kirjailija? Etunimi alkaa ruotsalaisella teollisuusyrityksellä ja jatkuu tunnetulla amerikkalaisella herralla. Tämä etunimi loppuu pinta-alan yksikköön ja sukunimi alkaa Raamatun henkilöllä englanniksi ja päättyy tietokoneohjelman lyhenteeseen. You go ahead.
All right. So let me see if I can get through that mouthful. So question number 21. What author are we looking for here? The first name starts with a Swedish industrial firm and continues with a well-known American Mr. The first name ends with a unit of R. Of area. The first name ends with a unit of area. There's a couple of letters missing from that particular sentence. And the last name starts with a character from the Bible and ends with the abbreviation of a computer program. We've got 30 seconds left on the clock here at the moment, but I think I'm going to give it an actual minute so that you guys can sort of like digest all of that and so on and so forth. Okay.
Joo, tosiaan Boletus-satanaksella ja kaikilla muillakin joukkueilla, jotka saivat kuvaroituksen oikein, puuttuu se piste, koska...
Did you mess up the formula?
Yeah, the formula was messed up. Sorry about that. Eli korjataan kohta. Kaikki, jotka tiesi tosiaan Rashomonin, laskekaa 1 pluspiste, ja se tarkoittaa, että tällä hetkellä Boletus-satanas varmaan johtaa. I think it will mean... Okay, then it's the same. Everybody who got the first question, Rashomon, correctly should have 1 more point, and I'll fix that, and you can see it later. Sorry, I fucked up the formula. I did it bad.
All right, and which means that I'm going to be continuing here for a little while.
This would take too long.
So question number 22, ajankohtaista, so a bit of a topical question coming up here, 22. Minkä maan presidentti oli äskettäin kuollut Idris Deby? Ja plussapisteet, mistä vuodesta asti toimii presidenttinä, plus miinus 2 vuotta. So what country's president was Idris Deby, who died recently? And there's a plus point for knowing what year he became president within a 2-year tolerance.
I'm trying to say it wasn't my fault, but it kind of was. But it's a quick fix. I already did it, so I can in a minute show the real scores.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to update the spreadsheet.
I can update it actually by downloading it and then updating it on my computer
Okay.
and then uploading it to the Dropbox.
Okay.
So you don't have to do anything. You just worry about that shit, I'll do this shit.
Things were going so well, and
I know, but it's an easy fix because it was
yes.
everything was missing the same point.
Okie dokie. So let's move it along now to question 23. It's a history question. Eli kysymys numero 23. Se on historiakysymys. And I think I'm just going to flip that up right now. So, mikä oli viimeinen vuonna 1981 Amerikan mantereilla itsenäistynyt ei-saarivaltio? So what is the last non-island country on the continent of America to gain independence, and it gained that in the year 1981? In the meantime, I'm going to rescue my glass. Okie dokie, so eyes peeled to the screen. Our next question is a picture question, eli kysymys numero 24, kuvakysymys. Nimetkää kuvan yhtye. So name the band in the picture. And here is that picture. They are looking a little bit older now by the looks of it. They've aged somewhat.
Okay, just a minute now. I'll fix my previous fuck up with doing another fuck up, and then I'll undo that fuck up by fixing it again.
Okay, so basically I think Mikko's trying to tell me from the wings that he's in XL hell, but I'm sure that we're going to have everything sorted out probably by the end of this round, so that we can...
In one or two questions.
So I think that at the end of this round we're gonna put up a picture of the actual scores, so that we don't have to interrupt the flow of the actual quiz too much. So in the meantime, let's move along. Kysymys 25. Mitkä vastakkaiset luvut muodostavat yhteenlaskettuna suurimman summan perinteisessä darts-taulussa, ja mikä se summa on? Ja siinä on noin perinteinen plussa piste tai 1 plus systeemi. So what opposing numbers added together equal the highest total in a traditional darts board, and what is that total? So we're looking for basically three numbers. So the two opposite numbers on a darts board, then a third number, which is the total, sum total of those two numbers.
Yeah, now upload it and everybody should be happy, or slightly less pissed anyway.
All right, so the correct scores are coming, but like I said, at the end of this round, we're gonna post up the picture of
The scores.
the scores. So, anyway, Mikko's joined me back.
I'll take a drink. I'll blame the drink because I rarely drink while I'm doing the quiz. So.
Yes, Mikko actually posed this question to me on Monday when we were getting ready for the geek quiz, and I had a bit of trouble actually thinking, and then so yeah, it's a bit of a mind pickler, even though I've been playing darts since I was 12 years old. So anyway, take it away.
Kysymys numero 26. Millä nimellä Oscar-palkittu näyttelijätär Karen Elaine Johnson paremmin tunnetaan?
So question 26 is, what name is the Academy Award-winning actress Karen Elaine Johnson better known as?
Grammarly keeps telling me that forming of the English language question is either outdated or improper, but I think it still works. I'm not
I hate the way Word always tells you that you're using passive language. Ugh. Maybe I'm meant to do that.
Yes. Definitely we know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's the oopsie. I'll check if there's been any. But the score should be correctly now. And Frans Maura is still leading.
Yes.
So let's see, actually.
Perhaps if you could change the PowerPoint, and then we can re-upload that as well. So we put the slide at the scores
I'll
scores from the second round.
Yep. Ooh, I'll have to download this one though. First.
Okie dokie. So we got a video question coming up next. Eli kysymys numero 27, se on videokysymys.
Yep. Ja tää on taas äänetön video, eli the video will have no sound, so you'll only have to use your eyes thingies.
Those two things
Yes,
floating
those-
around in your
those
skull. Yes.
Eli kysymys 27. Etsitään artistia, kappaletta ja videon julkaisuvuotta. Siinä on virhemarginaalia vuoden verran. Tuttu juttu, eli yhden kun näistä tiedätte, saatte plussan, jos tiedätte 2, saatte yhden, ja sit jos kaikki 3 menee oikein, niin tulee 1 ja plus.
So, question number 27, artist, song, and release year of the video, and there's a 1 year tolerance for the year of the release. And as before, there's that familiar system, plus 1 point and 1 plus in play.
Let's see the video here. Maybe we'll give. Annetaan ehkä muutama, vaikka parikymmentä sekuntia vielä hetki miettiä ja sitten mennään eteenpäin. Eikö? We'll
Sounds
then-
about, give them
20
about,
seconds.
about 20 seconds to
Yeah.
to digest what you've just seen. It all happened so fast.
Maantiede. Geography is up next.
Oh, geography, okay. So next question is about geography.
Let's see, that one. Eli kysymys numero 28. Minkä 3 maan alueella atlasvuoret sijaitsevat? Ja ihan sama juttu kuin äskeisessä kysymyksessä. Eli yhdestä saa plussan, 2 saa pistää. Kaikki 3 kun tietää, niin saa 1 ja plussa.
So question number 28, what 3 countries are the Atlas Mountains located in? And as before, so plus for 1, full point for 2, and a 1 plus for all 3.
I'll download the version from the thingy and do the thingy and the thingy. And hope that nothing fucking breaks.
Ei minä. Laitetaan
As I'm sure you've all gathered, we're having this 3-round thing because this is actually the end of the month, so we're going to be giving away some prizes, and we felt it a little bit unfair to drop out a whole round last week. So we decided that we'd throw in some more questions this round to see if we can sort of like balance things out a little bit. But anyway, we're on to question number 29.
Yeah.
So it's a drinks-based question, eli kysymys numero 29 juomamaailmasta. And here we go.
Eli kysymys numero 29 on, että mistä mietoalkoholijuoma kumissi perinteisesti valmistetaan?
So, what is the mild alcoholic drink kumis traditionally made from?
Oh, god damn it. Excelin lisäksi kirjoittaminen on tosi vaikeaa.
And we got the wrong timer there.
It's okay.
What the fuck? God damn it. Don't, ihan sama. We'll fix it in post. Nice. This song gets thumbs up from me. Well, it looks like there's... Is that the... Oh yeah, that's the big one.
So we're going to give you another 15 seconds or so with this question, and then we're going to move on to the trouble with triples question, the last question of this week's quiz. Hopefully, if there's no tiebreakers, as there is a chance that we have a tiebreaker also in the monthly quiz, so we may still have to ask some tiebreaker. But let's move along. So it's trouble with triples. The ladies are going to be moving upstairs because they need to hear it too. So... Yeah, terrible song to be muting. So, trouble with triples.
Hei, tää on tosi outoa, mutta kysymys numero 30. Perinteisen tapaan nimetkää ääninäytteen kappaleet, ihan sama juttu kuin aina, eli plussa 1, 2 1 piste, kaikesta 3 1 ja plus. Eli kappaleen nimi, ja nämä tulee 3 kertaa, jos ette muistaneet.
Yeah, so question number 30, name the songs featured in the audio clip. Just to make our jobs a little bit easier with the point marking, I would say that just the names of the songs is enough to type into your answer sheet. We do not need to know the names of the bands. So, and as before, plus for 1, full point for 2, and 1 plus for all 3. And we will be playing the clip 3 times. And so that was the first playback. Now we're going to get ready for the second playback. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, and that was the end of the second playback, eli toisen kerta päätyy siinä, ja nyt lähtee kolmas kerta. So the third time starts now. All right, so that was all 3 times. We're going to leave the music off here, but the next thing we have to do is update the slide.
Yep.
1 second.
Do we have to... One more.
There. Let's see if this will work out like
But
this.
This doesn't have.
But we can do just the one. And
Yeah, that should
quick
work.
enough.
Maybe. Yeah.
It changed. Yes. Yes, we do have what we were looking for. So here's now the updated results.
Well, it doesn't put the week 3 in order though.
The week 3 in order. But yes, week 3 is there. And we needed the pluses as well. Okay, so 1 second. Let's just shut this down. Sorry, we're going to go a little bit dark here for a second.
No, actually, I know what we can do. This will take just. Super is better than inconvenience.
We're still here. We're still here.
Okay, let's put it
There, yes, that's a good place. And start from that slide.
No, it wasn't.
And there, yes. So, there are now the actually updated results. So I'll just go briefly and quickly through everything. Franz Maura there with 18 and 4. Bolotus Satanas 18 and 2. Spring It On with 17 and 3. Whatever with 16 and 2. April and the Turtles 15 and 3. Seuravaksi Merisa 15 and 1. Apex Ilka Mäkinen is 14 and 2. Harvat ja Valitut 12 and 5. For Whom the Bell Calls with 12 and 3. Puudelit 12 and 2. Räyskelän Urheilijat with also 12 and 2. Then Q AstraZenecasta Kesän jotain sellaista 10 and 5. Tits and Ass 10 and 3. Grey Carrot Movement with 9 and 3. Yoser 2021 9 and 2. Lemon Laiva 8 and 2. And then there's a couple of more that are a little bit below. So without a further ado, let's put some time on the clock. I don't think that we're going to do the full
Scripts.
scripts.
So tools, scripts.
Tools and scripts. And we'll give you 6 minutes this time because we've already used up a few minutes going through those results. Close and
Then you can just translate.
so 6 minutes on the clock. We will be back after the 6 minutes are up, and we'll let you know what's going on. Okay, see you in a bit. Okie dokie, folks. We're going to give you about another minute to get in the results. So, thinking caps on. There's still a couple of teams missing. So,
18, 1.
so one team missing.
Ehkä se laittaa jo, en tiedä.
Have we got them all now? We have them all. Okay, so we're going to take another 5 minute or so break, and we will be back quite soon. So, yep, refill your glasses, use the toilet, and get ready for the answers from the second round. Third round. Yes, here we go. All right, folks, we are back. I'm joined here by Mikko. We have tabulated all the results. So far, we are looking good, and it seems that we have winners. I'll just double check. We didn't have any ties.
No.
No ties.
I don't think so.
I'll just.
Shouldn't have.
No. All are clear. Yes. All are clear for our grand finale. So, let's have a look.
Approximately 5 million pluses there.
Approximately 5 million pluses. So,
Give or take. Eli kysymys 21. Kuka kirjailija etunimi alkaa ruotsalaisella teollisuusyrityksellä ja jatkuu tunnetulla amerikkalaisella herralla? Etunimi loppuu pinta-alan yksikköön, sukunimi alkaa Raamatun henkilöllä englanniksi ja päättyy tietokoneohjelman lyhenteeseen.
Eli question number 21. What author we were looking for? The first name starts with a Swedish industrial firm and continues with a well-known American mister. The first name ends with a unit of area. The last name starts with a character from the Bible and ends with an abbreviation from a computer program. And the answer is Agatha Christie. So it was made up of Aga. Then the T, Mr. T, of course. Ha was
Hector.
Hector, yes.
Yes.
And there was actually a clue there in the R. Oh, well. And Christ and IE.
So Internet Explorer.
Internet Explorer, also the domain name for Ireland.
Yep. Eli kysymys 22. Minkä maan presidentti oli eilen, tämä on unohtunut, siitä on viikon verran, kuollut Idris Deby, ja mistä vuodesta asti toimi presidenttiä plus minus 2 virhemarginaalilla?
So sorry about the yesterday, we meant last week, yesterday. Yep. So what country's president was Idris Deby, and when did he become president?
Week ago yesterday. So it was Chad. Or Chad.
Chad, 1990 was the year.
So only 30-year reign.
Yeah.
Taken too soon. 23.
Before his time.
Mikä on viimeinen vuonna 1981 Amerikan mantereella itsenäistynyt ei-saarivaltio?
So what is the last non-island country on the continent of America to gain independence? And that happened in the year 1981.
Belize. 24. Nimetkää kuvan yhtye.
I believe this was pretty well known, wasn't it?
Pretty well known, not that well. Black metal isn't maybe everybody's, because it's a metal band.
Yeah.
Black members. So body count, yes. Ja sitten se matemaattinen urheilukysymys. Eli kysymys 25. Mitkä vastakkaiset luvut muodostavat yhteenlaskettuna suurimman summan perinteisessä darts-taulussa ja mikä summa on? Eli 3 lukua.
So what opposing numbers added together equal the highest total in the traditional darts board, and what is that total? So we're looking for 3 numbers here.
Siinä näkyy taulu, you can see the board there. Eli 18 ja 7 siinä näkyy vastakkain, ovat yhteensä 25.
So 18 plus 7, and that equals 25. Math, I'm telling you.
26. Millä nimellä Oscar-palkitun näyttelijätään Karen Elaine Johnson paremmin tunnetaan?
So what name is the Academy Award-winning actress Karen Elaine Johnson, better known as?
Whoopi Goldberg.
Wow, I did not know that. I did not see that one coming.
It wasn't that well known, but some teams knew it, Eli 27 kysyttiin artistia, kappaletta ja videojulkaisuvuotta.
So the artist, song and release year of the video. Okay, I got Queens of the Stone Age. I didn't get Go with the Flow, but I would have been very close with the year.
Yeah.
So the year was 2003.
Yes. Eli 28, minkä 3 maan alueella Atlasvuoret sijaitsevat siellä Pohjois-Afrikassa.
And that was a fantastic picture of mountains. Well done. I'm proud of you. You found a great picture to represent the Atlas Mountains. They are in Morocco, Algeria and Tunisia.
Joo, Marokko, Algeria ja Tunisia siinä näkyy. Saharan. Ja sitten siinä on kuva siitä juomasta, eli mistä mieto alkoholijuoma kumissi perinteisesti valmistetaan?
So question number 29 was, what is the mild alcoholic drink kumis traditionally made from? And I think there's some clues in that picture.
But the picture wasn't there previously, but...
It was not there previously.
Yes. Eli hevosen maidosta, myös aasin maidosta. So horse milk and also donkey milk. I gave a plus for milk, but not so close, but yes. A plus.
No, we wanted to be specific, so yes.
Yeah.
Plus point for milk, and horse or donkey would have gotten you, or even mule. Would mule have counted?
I'm not sure if mule. Nobody answered me also. Let's
Okay, so
forget
no
that.
worries, no worries.
Forget about it. Ja sitten oli ne kappaleet, jotka saivat musiikillista kritiikkiä, eli nimekkää ääninäytteen kappaleet. So what were the songs featured in the audio clip? Kesha, TikTok,
Mark Ronson, Uptown Funk.
and Gwen Stefani, Hollaback Girl.
Yes. So, yes.
If there were any
So let us know if you think that there is something wrong with your with our marking of the questions.
they are just talking about a funny jokey joke there.
Jokey joke. Okay. So we're going to reveal the winners today. Hopefully everybody will be happy with the points. So
Nobody's always happy.
nobody's happy with the points. Everybody hates the points. So in third place, Bring It On with 23 and 6.
Quite a few pluses. Toisella sijalla Frans Mäyrä, Houkutus. 24 pistettä ja 7 plussaa, so 24 points and 7 pluses.
Big congratulations to them. And in first place we have, of course, Bolotus Satanas with 27 and 5. They really took it away in the third round, didn't they?
Yes, I think they got 9 points there.
9 points.
Much more than any of the other
Yes.
teams.
And only 5 pluses.
Though, yeah, it means that second and third place might have been better in some questions than Bolotus because they got more plus. Or they were worse and just got the plus points. So we will never know.
We will never know.
We could know, but we will never know.
We're never going to tell them. Let's have a look at the monthly. So here is the monthly situation. Take it away, Mikko.
Yes. Eli kolmannella sijalla seuraavaksi Merisää 52 ja 1 voittopiste. Onneksi olkoon hyvä kolmas sija. Third place was seuraavaksi Merisää. You can see the points there.
Yes, and it was actually 2 victory points. We forgot to put in the victory points, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah,
so
it didn't make a difference. Sorry about that.
Second place, Frans Mäyrä, Houkutus. Big round of applause for them too. 54 and 2 victory points. That would be 4 victory points in second place.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And on the first place, Boletus Satanas once again with 63 and 6 victory points, which is 9 victory points.
Yes, they really ran away with it this month.
Yes, this month. I guess that means they won every quiz.
Pretty much, yes. They pretty much won every quiz.
They dominated. Brutal. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all the teams.
Let's see in May what will happen. Maybe I'll put anime questions. No, I won't. No, don't worry about it.
And next up, next slide is.
I think that's the.
If you see there the week 4 results, those are actually the week 3 round 3 results. So if there's something that you think is not quite right, now is your final chance to actually say something about it. Hopefully you all think that that's pretty much okay. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much done here for today.
What on the monthly prizes are there any? You can say about that.
So the prizes, of course, Bolotus Satanas will receive the €15 voucher for winning this week's quiz.
Yes.
And they'll win the €40 voucher for winning the month.
Yep.
And yes, please do come down and support us. We're always looking forward to seeing you guys. We're hoping that maybe next week, possibly, they're going to ease the restrictions a little bit more. But the latest that I've heard is that 7 o'clock Valamerki.
That might be still a bit too early.
Yeah, and that's going to be too early. So we're going to be keeping on going, apparently. But let's see what happens. I mean, we will know more over the weekend when the government finally sits down and says, with 8 hours notice, that what we should be doing.
No.
But yes, in the meantime, Klara Vappen, everybody. Please have a great Vappu.
And
May Day.
Yeah, and check out the brunch coming on, was it Saturday?
Saturday, May Day brunch, yes. Yep. Valtteri's going to be busy over that with that over the next few days, so we're looking forward to seeing all of that. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Big thanks to everybody. See you all again soon. Remember that we're open for takeaway every day until 8 o'clock, and the bar is open till 5 o'clock every day for the next few days at least. And there's a 1 hour drinking up time. So
yeah, and check out the follow the Facebook page and every sort of thing. So we'll let you know what the
situation
yeah,
is
the
gonna
next
be.
week will be. There will be a quiz, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
But will it be in here or just remotely? We'll let you know.
We'll figure it all out when they let us
Yeah.
know, if they'll let us know.
Yeah,
All right.
Hopefully they will. Yes.
Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to say goodnight. 1 second. Yeah, we're going to say goodnight. And thanks, everybody. So see you all
Thanks.
soon. Thank you, Mikko, also
No,
for
thank
all
you,
the
sir.
questions
Yeah.
and coming down here and helping us run this thing and showing us how a pro does it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.